Check. I got it. We got it. If you want it, you got it. Okay.
Okay, now we're ready to start?
We are started.
Okay, good. Nice. What's up, buddy?
Hey, bud.
Welcome to episode 1.
Yay!
9 months later.
It's a human birth baby period.
Oh, my God. No joke.
That's
so funny.
Asian.
Oh, is that all?
It's going to be a problem if I have to reach for my ghost. Hashtag not sponsor.
Yeah. Hashtag not sponsor is pretty funny.
Today's not sponsors are.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's funny.
On things we're going to have to blur out because we're going to get charged for showing them.
No, you don't get charged for showing them, but people really do blur stuff out so that...
If we make money off of this, we might have to get... That's why in Mythbusters, every soda is covered.
No, it's because they don't... It's because they're not being paid to advertise it, and they want to exclusively promote things that they're being paid to promote. That's what it is. That's what you realize is, like, there are podcasts that I'll watch or listen to or whatever, and the people will be like, they'll take the tags off the water bottles. Not the tags, but the...
Labels.
Yeah, the little labels. And they'll take them off because they're not because they're sponsored by another company's water, but because they're not sponsored by a water company and they're not going to show it until they are.
Right.
Get out of here, dude.
Might as well.
No, not might as well. That's silly. I guess. It's just so funny to me. I always laugh when people do that. It's like, come on, man. Just drink a fucking water. You're not fancy. Like, what are you, some guy now? Because you talk, a couple 100,000 people or whatever listen. Like, I guess that's cool. That's obviously cool. That's something we'd like. But, like,
yeah.
The idea that all of a sudden now we're, like, busy. Like, get out of here. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Just drink the water. So stupid.
We're moguls.
Oh, man.
Moggles.
This is so cool.
I think I'm going to crack into something I can smoke here.
Nice.
A cigar.
Let's do it.
Do you want the Wi-Fi for the...
I do want that.
Okay. That way every time you hear we have our own specific Wi-Fi. I might get rid of CenturyLink.
Really?
Hashtag not a sponsor. It's $65 a month for CenturyLink. That's $31.
Really?
Yeah.
You might talk me into it, too, if I'm not in a contract or something, which I probably am.
I'll just add you to my plan and give me the difference. I have a business account. I get those for $30. They're $400 usually.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro.
I know a guy.
I know a guy, too. And
hashtag Tyler at...
Not hashtag at. You really haven't been on social media in a while. He's still hashtagging people.
LOL.
That's crazy.
Where'd my cocksucking snippers go?
Oh, I was going to Wi-Fi. Is it Tyneco?
No, it's Verizon 5G.
Yeah, I gotcha. What do you look? Oh, you're looking for cigars?
I'm looking for my cigar cutter.
Oh. Yeah, I just watched somebody the other day talking about how you have to cut them.
Yeah.
And is that because they're packed fully closed? Is that what that means?
Look at his butt. Try to suck out of that.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I figured. So you just have to cut the tip off or whatever, like a Jew or something.
Well, it was. Yeah.
Isn't that? I mean,
circumcising.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't make that up.
Make circumcisions.
What do we, dude? Natalie found out from my mom. I didn't even know this. My mom told Natalie like months ago that apparently when they circumcised me, they cut too much off, and it was like a really like pretty brutal experience for me as a baby.
It's only really hilarious.
It's insanely funny, but it's absolutely insane. It makes you realize how wild that is to do to a baby. The fact that it even can go wrong, which is so obvious, but like, God.
I took my torch.
I did take your torch. Oh, you said you were looking for the cutter. If you said you were looking... Oh, well, I didn't know.
It's a twofer.
Yeah, sure. If you had said you were looking for the torch, I would have been like, hey, buddy, it's right here.
I thought you saw me take the cutter out and cut it. So.
Oh, no, I didn't see that at all. I didn't even say what the cutter looks like. What does it even look like? Teach me about cigars a little bit. I like learning about stuff. Oh, wow, that's so interesting. It's kind of like a bottle opener or something, like a kind of similar shape.
Yeah, kind of. This one has a depth gauge so you don't overcut.
Smart. Hey, I wish my doctors had that.
This one does not. You can fit the whole thing through it.
That's me at the doctor. That's me at 2, or not 2. Why did I say 2? 2 days.
Just
maybe.
nip the
2.
tip.
It's a snap. I take my little machine. I take your little thing. See? I put it into this little hole here and nip the tip.
Hours old.
Ryan cried less during his circumcision than he did when he got his... I forget what it's called. When he was tongue-tied, so the thing... on the bottom of his tongue was the full length of his tongue. He cried more during that procedure where they used a laser on it than when they cut his dick. didn't even cry when he cut his dick.
You're talking about the thing
The little...
under your tongue. Yeah, dude.
It was the length of his tongue. And also with his lip.
Wow, really?
Yeah, the little bridge in the top and bottom part of your
When
lip.
he was born?
Yeah, they were the length of his lip.
Like a cleft palate? Is that what that is? No, it must
They
not
call
be.
it tongue-tied. And they call it lip and tongue-tied.
Really? Who calls it that?
The doctors.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's fascinating.
At least that's what my wife says that they call it.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably, in conversation, that's probably what they call it. You know what I mean?
Ryan started doing some interesting math yesterday.
Yeah.
He said he's upstairs with Mom folding laundry and well, actually, she's folding laundry. He's playing the throw a water bottle in a circle and see if it lands upright game in my room. Smart. Anyways, he's doing math and he goes, Mom, when did you and Dad get together? And she's like, 2017.
Uh-huh.
He goes, I was 2 in 2017.
Yeah.
When did you guys have your first date?
Yeah.
She lied to him. She said 2015. He
Oh,
goes,
interesting.
oh, that's when I was born. She's like, yeah. And then she changed the topic.
Yeah.
So she was kind of in a
He's
weird
certainly-
mood all day yesterday after that.
I mean, he's certainly asking more questions. He's going to have questions. You know what I mean? Just like any kid would. He's certainly getting to that age. It's cool. I thought about that today, that I like that the profile picture for, like, one of the profile pictures I use for stuff, the one I use for work and the one I use for...
Hot feet.
It's Burp Talk, the one of me and him.
Oh, yeah.
Not Hot Feed, the one of
I
just
forget.
him.
Yeah, Burp
That'd be
Talk is-
crazy.
I forget what it's called.
No, it's okay. Yeah, Burp Talk.
Burp Talk.
Just because we were talking, I was in the middle of a conversation. I was like, hey, what do you think about this or whatever? And in the middle of talking, he just goes, yeah. Like burps as he was talking.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was literally like that. But he didn't, but it was because the burp snuck up on him. He wasn't doing that. Like, you did that on purpose. It was because in the middle of talking, he like didn't realize it was coming. And it was so funny how.
That's how babies are made, by the way.
Dude, yeah, it was so good.
Something's gonna happen, huh?
That
Something's
baby
going to
was made
happen.
that day.
Something's going to happen.
Burp Talk. So
Burp
funny.
Talk.
And now it's a profile picture of like a lot of things. Like that's what people know, people who've never met me.
Do you want to suck on that baseball bat she left down here?
What?
No, I got other ones.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. It took me a second to process what you meant by that. Sick, dude. So do you want to talk about...
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, do it. Let's do it. Let's talk about that.
Perfect. So I was catching.
Okay.
Right? Wait, we're not talking about...
I wasn't.
Oh. I knew that. What were you going to talk about?
I was opening up the floor for you to talk about whatever it was that you wanted to talk about regarding the pictures or whatever, project. You had said, "Do we want to put it
No,
here, or do you
because
want to save it for the mic?"
No, you said in your long-winded thing that
Fuck.
you said if anybody wants to share,
Yeah.
share it here. And then I was like, do I absolutely have to? Like, can
Do I absolutely have to?
just say I was trying to be...
Oh, so you didn't want to share it on the mic either. You just
Well, I
making a
know
joke.
you had wanted to kind of recap and do episode 1, so
Yeah.
like let's get into it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Is that
Go ahead and lead. Where you go, I'll go.
Okay. God. Let's cut to a sponsor.
When you move, I'll move. I will follow you.
No, today it was Leap Day, so I posted my project, which was I'll tell you how I felt. We'll start there. So I felt very nervous when I did this, and I realized that, like many things, I exaggerated that feeling. This is the same thing that we talked about before when you challenged me to like consider the positive, consider that it might go well.
Which is just bizarre that it's not even a consideration for you.
It is.
Because like this is going to crash and burn, send it. And I'm like, why
You're
don't you just
absolutely-
anticipate positive goodness from
you
it?
are absolutely right that
That's
it
like
is bizarre.
Yeah.
It is bizarre even for me. Like, even I go, that's
What the fuck?
irrational.
Yeah.
It's irrational to not even consider that the possibility that it might go well. Like, it really is true. You know Russ, the rapper?
Oh, yeah.
So I saw a video of him once, and he said, it was with Larry King. He was in an interview, and one of the questions Larry King always asked was, what's the best piece of advice you've ever gotten? And he said, and Russ said, what if it turns out better than you could have imagined? And I bet he probably at some point in his life had a similar thing where he never let himself consider that. That's why of all the advice that he's gotten, the idea of, hey, you might be wrong about this not going well. There's a chance it might go really well. Did that stop or something? Oh, I got you. But I think he's probably like that, and so I really connected with that, and so I try to do that. You taught me that ever since you said that the first time. I've told you this before. We've talked about this. That was such a like profound thing to say, even though it was simple to you. Like it was very like.
Well, yeah. Why would you not have an expected outlook or an expected outcome of,
or at least
something?
At least prepare for.
It deletes the purpose of doing things.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Explain that. Go.
If you don't expect or desire or push for or anticipate a positive outcome, literally there's no reason to do anything. You're like, well, this is going to fucking suck.
Yeah.
Unless you're in the Marines going through boot camp and somebody's fucking screaming in your fucking ear and you have to do it to better yourself and push yourself to the limit or whatever.
Look into that camera right there and give me that same face that you tried to make. Okay, nice.
I don't think it's focused on me.
I was just going to say it's going to be focused on me. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Yeah, get in the way. We might have fucked the whole focus up right there, but I don't even care. That was so fun.
I kind of let it give it a sec to focus.
All right, nice.
Just put my hand behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people do that so many.
Doesn't do anything behind my head.
No, it's all fake.
I'm just
Doesn't do
appropriating
anything. You look like
Indians.
John, dude. John always gives himself bunny ears.
I'm just appropriating Indian
Dude,
culture,
that's
you know.
so funny.
But yeah, there's no point in doing something if you don't expect it to go well.
No.
You drive, right?
I do.
Do you use the same mindset on that? Probably not going to make it home, but fuck it.
No.
D mode.
No, I definitely don't. Yeah.
You expect it to go well.
But
Because you know your abilities. There's always a variable, but you know your abilities and you can anticipate what you're going to do.
Yeah. And I'd rather not be if given the option, I'd rather not be nervous during the experience.
It's not like it's not like sex for the first time. Or
God.
the umpteenth time.
I get nervous.
I wasn't nervous the first time.
The first time you had sex?
I was fucking ready.
Yeah. I was so nervous. I'm nervous pretty much every time still.
And then she hadn't shaved in a few days and it was spiky. I remember it was not super painful.
Yeah.
Or not super comfortable. It was painful.
It was
Somewhat painful. Not super painful.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
When my hymen guy exploded by his bitch.
Yeah. I've never been with anybody who was their first time.
I did was with Abby, but she didn't bleed. Check out what Britlin got me.
Wow. That's sick. It looks like Batman.
Yeah, it's a battery.
Oh, damn.
And it says Boss Man on it instead of Batman. She had custom made for me. I'm like,
Nice.
that's going on my desk
Yeah.
along my trinkets.
Yeah, close it and then let me see. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it's like a spring-loaded.
I almost made a joke at the staff meeting tonight because we have these safety topics during the caregiver staff meetings that we
like
have.
my friend Dan carries guns.
No. But it was about the safety topics are always given to us by other people, so they're not a lot of times relevant to what we do. They're they're
lawyers.
Yeah, they're stupid. And so this one was like how to use utility knives and shit. And I made the joke. It's literally not relevant. It's like how to use box cutters and utility knives. It's like a safety topic that goes to a lot of. It makes no sense. It's so stupid. But we have to go over it for training or whatever. It's dumb. But anyway, so we try to make the best of it. That's what I try to do. I try to make jokes or whatever, get silly, be silly, get through it. You know what I mean? Whatever.
When you're putting a slit in a box.
Yeah, it was so stupid. So I made okay, nice. I made a joke that they were like, I do orientations for new hires, and so there's a slide on there that says that we're not allowed to have knives and shit in our cars, and when we have the clients in the car at least. And I said during this, I go, we're not even allowed to have these in our cars. Like, that's how not relevant this is that it's actually breaking the law if this even applies to us. Like, it's actually but it's breaking another rule. Like, that's how stupid it is. But I almost made a joke today about
Can't drive past Walmart. They got a cutlery section.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. But I almost made a joke about how the reason that I don't carry knives and don't carry guns and stuff, among other reasons, at least one of them, is because I will definitely lose it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just.
You'll be driving around. John will be in the back seat.
Literally, I'm just gonna lose it. Yeah, exactly, dude.
John, where'd you get a Glock?
Dude,
Oh no.
I almost called that when you did the accidental whatever. I almost called that honorable discharge because I confused it with a negligent whatever.
Honorable discharge.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, that's not the right term. I knew that wasn't right.
No,
that's funny to call to call John shooting through the roof of my car
an honorable discharge.
an honorable. That's funny.
Will they discharge you from that position?
Yeah, exactly.
As his brother, not at Rise.
Right. Dude, are
you gonna open it?
I just got promoted to. I just got promoted back to full brothers. John said. So
Nice.
yeah.
And I'm still daddy.
I probably, if I asked him. Yeah, that was funny when he said that. Yeah, this is cool. I do feel good about this fact that I said that this looks like Batman, and then and I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. It does seem dangerous and inconvenient, but I do love fake news.
Yeah, it's definitely nifty.
Yeah, it's cool.
Makes a cool hood ornament thingy.
A hood ornament? Is that
like a desk
Christmas tree in a
decoration.
black community or something?
No, this is a desk decoration.
And they call it a hood ornament?
Oh, a hood ornament's like something you put on the hood of your car, like the little emblem, like the little Lincoln emblem or the little Mercedes emblem. Yeah, it's a hood ornament is what they call it, yeah.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
And so if you make, it was more.
So this isn't a modification that you do to your car. This is something that the car comes with.
Yeah, you can buy aftermarket ones and shit,
sure.
but people put like Transformers ones on there.
That would be funny to put the wrong company's one on your car. Like
Oh,
if I put a Mercedes one on my Hyundai.
Yeah, I had a Honda one on my Lexus once.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that is funny.
You're like, what you driving? I'm like, it's a Lexus, but it's got a Honda badge.
That's funny. That is fun. It is different going like from a nicer car, like putting a lower level car on a nicer one versus the other way around.
So the whole sleeper mindset.
It does have such a different connotation. What does that mean, a sleeper mindset?
A sleeper is a car that doesn't look fast, but is fast as fuck.
Okay, got it. A sleeper build is a term that I've heard, which is like somebody who like looks regular in clothes, but then they take their shirt off or whatever, and they are like muscular.
Logan Paul.
Is that true, or are you just saying that because we talked about the Prime drink?
That's why I looked at the Prime drink.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
That's how you look at something.
So anyways, we got really off track there. We have 4 minutes left, so let's just kind of fuck around and then
I felt good about what we did.
Well, we were supposed to talk about your...
Okay,
we got as far as...
Just tell me
I don't expect good things to happen when I do things.
Just tell me a little... Well, that was the feeling. We were talking about how I felt when I put it up today. I was nervous. So that's how we got talking about that. Talk a little bit. I just like the idea. I do like the idea of the fact that I have really with this project collected a lot of my favorite people and like told stories about them. That's pretty cool.
vibes.
It really, no, I really have. Yeah, I know it sounds so creepy. The way I talk about anything is fucking so creepy.
I just collected all these people.
Yeah, I know, it's insane.
Put them out there on the line. Got consent.
Yeah, I did. And I got links to it and everything, man. It's a lot of fucking work.
I got Polaroids of it, which Dahmer did.
Yeah, true. Great. Yeah, true. Fuck.
If they're gay black people, then
I'm not gonna kill any of. I haven't killed anybody.
Yeah.
But
dissolve in the vat.
I do like the idea that I've kind of collaborated with all these people, or whatever. And the reason that I put that on the post is because I thought it'd be nice to hear. I do like to hear from people from their perspective, like what it's been like to be a part of it or whatever.
Yeah.
And especially the people who have been in it a lot, like you and Natalie and Ryan, like some of these people who've been in it like a few times. It's cool to see. It's cool to hear from other people because I've been so in it, and I get so. I was talking to Natalie last night. We went to Denny's, and I was like, Was
it because I mentioned Denny's?
I think it is funny. No, it is funny that happened. I don't know if it was because I think she mentioned it like right around the same time, but it was like, I noticed that coincidence.
That's fucking. I thought I triggered you, and you're like, we need Denny's now. We need Denny's now.
It didn't hurt, As soon as you said, like, it might have been like, all right, she said it, now you said it, like, we can't not now.
We can't not now.
I know. I didn't love it, but
new Polaroid. It's just both our dicks, like a dick near an asshole. We can't not now.
Can't not now with a K. You mean not?
Can't not now.
I don't get it. CNN.
We could no. We could do it. Can't not KNOT.
That's what I was thinking.
KNOW. KKK. Can't not now. But it's no.
But can't doesn't start with a K in any language.
Probably in Kazakhstanian.
Right. I hadn't considered that.
Yeah, it's a factor. By the way, the Domino's app.
Yeah.
On my tablet.
Talk about getting off topic.
You can't download a USA version of Domino's app, but you can get Kazakhstan and Pakistan.
That's not a cool country.
You can get Pakistan.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get some places in Sweden.
They have their own app?
Yeah.
But we don't?
No.
Yeah. Is that true?
Yes.
So there's a Swedish
I even
Domino's?
looked it up online.
I would love to go to Domino's.
They have to be a nationwide company. I could order a pizza from fucking Switzerland if I want to.